Alright, hey guys, Grandmaster Popo here today, and if you clicked on this video, it must be because you are here to see the top 10, the top 5 most underrated anime. Or you clicked on the thumbnail. In that case, yeah, sorry, those aren't a whole lot of those here, sorry. I'm making this list based on how big the following is in the West. It could have the biggest following in Japan, but no one else really talks about it. It qualifies for this list. Alright, let's do this thing, because I'm running out of stuff to say. Samurai Champloo has a lot to bring to the table, being created by the mind behind Cowboy Bebop and Wolf's Rain. Champloo has a lot of elements you would expect in a samurai era anime, such as shogun, swords, and straw hats, but does a lot more by including the charm of Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just being a big baby because he got skunked.
Yeah, but still.
Come on, you heard what he said right before we started fishing.
Fishing is a life and death struggle between man and fish. Forget this and you'll most certainly get hurt.
He really said that? You can't even catch fish. They're swimming right in front of him.
We should have laughed. It's not nice.
The setting is good and the characters are great, even though the rivalry between Jin and Mugen does get a little repetitive at times, but most of it is just funny banter. The plot is pretty good. I'm not going to say anything here because that'd sort of be spoiling it, but the only reason it's not higher on my list is it has quite the following at this point, and it's not as underrated as the others on this list. It's really fun to watch, and it's worth giving a try. Casper Sins is a retelling of the original Casper anime, or Kashan as it was called in the West, but done in a very different approach. It takes place in a dystopian future, very similar to Fist of the North Star and others of that caliber, where all humans have killed themselves with disease and nuclear war, just like Fist of the North Star. And to Casper, who is half human and half robot. He serves as the savior of this world, because even the robots are starting to die at this point, but Casper can't. The tone is beautiful, with it being very melancholy, but you can feel a sense of hope the longer the series goes on, and the animation fits perfectly with it. The music is alright, but nothing really sticks out to me. That was until I heard the second ending song, which still blows me away. It goes perfectly with the tone of the series, and sounds amazing on its own. I have a few gripes with the series. They're not really anything major. With the ending falling short, it wasn't satisfying compared to where it looked like it was going, but it didn't. It went on a totally different route. Another thing, why is this villain named Dio? Get your own names, Casper. With those aside, I really enjoyed watching it.
残念ながら俺たちはヘルプのヘルプだからな。トシ、are you ready?
誰が Are you ready?
Ging Tama chronicles the life of odd jobsman Gin Toki and his adventures doing jobs or helping his friends out. This show knows who its audience is by throwing in other anime references, whether it be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Dragon Ball, or even Bleach. This isn't just a parody on other properties, it knows when to do its own shtick, with a large cast of characters to work with, which makes for some pretty good story arcs. It knows when to tone down the joking and change its direction completely by getting serious and having the stakes be really high, especially the last arc, which was the Shinsengumi arc. I wish there was more to talk about for it, but at this point it sits at over 300 episodes, so it looks like it'll be coming back with a special in the coming months, but until then, I highly suggest you catch up. This was originally going to be number 1, but it turns out it has more attention than I thought, with a movie coming in 2019, produced by Ron Howard of all people. Tiger and Bunny is one of the major shows that got me into anime. It has a great premise with a superhero ranking system, that makes our main character seem weaker than he is. Oh, are you kidding me? The superheroes and anime thing has been running to the ground at this point with One Punch Man and My Hero Academia, which have been given a lot of attention, but for some reason, no one brings up Tiger and Bunny. It could have been bad timing or something else. In fact, the figures are more popular than the show is itself, which I own, by the way. Kotetsu and Barnaby are the main characters, and they're just like a Lethal Weapon duo, where they have a lot of banter and fun while trying to stop crime. In fact, they have to defuse a bomb at one point, which is just like Lethal Weapon. And they also start fighting a secret society made of politicians, also like Lethal Weapon. Huh. I wonder, like, those movies. The only thing I really have gripes with about the series is that it was cut short and left on a kind of major cliffhanger. If you liked My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, and Lethal Weapon, you should probably check this one out. And finally, the #1 most underrated series. Nobody, and I mean nobody, talks about Osomatsu-San. This is one of the best animes I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. Follows 6 brothers who are all twins, but I guess they would be called sextuplets, and are unemployed. They're all don't have jobs, and they're living in their parents' house. You would expect the gag to get old quick, but it doesn't. Every joke is new and fresh, but you wouldn't have been able to tell that from the first episode, because it just parodies a ton of anime. From then onward, the series is completely original while delivering one-liners and amazing banter. There isn't anything I can spoil because it's a different story each episode, sort of like SpongeBob, where, you know how they would do that, where it's like different jokes each episode, but this is not SpongeBob. All the brothers have different traits, with one being a genius who masturbates in his downtime, to another being a crazy baseball fanatic, to my personal favorite, Karamatsu, who tries to be cool and a badass but falls short, and all the other brothers hate him. I can't compare the series to anything I've seen before. It's really unique and a ton of fun. I can't stop singing the praises of it because it's very underrated. Please watch this series, or at least give it a try. You'll be glad you did. Hey guys, I'm here to announce I've launched an Ask.fm. I'm wanting to do a Q&A special very soon, so please leave any questions on that page. The link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more anime stuff, because I'm gonna do a couple more anime things. And I hope to see you in the next video.